Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cooking Companions. I am Madness Unleashed, and welcome to episode 3. Now, I had time to go over the voices whilst I was uploading the video, and I found that most of the voices seem to be okay for the characters, somewhat. But the trumpets, that's a bit of a no for me. Honestly, like I said, we'll figure it out as we go. I may do the trumpets more, I may just do them in my normal voice, but honestly, trying to do the trumpets and the 4 characters is a bit of a stretch, especially trying to give them all different voices, which may just get lost. But like I said, we'll figure it out as we go. So, on to the episode, shall we? And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa. Incredible. Impressive. Ugh. I wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. No. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. I would say so. Everyone goes to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Maria in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Okay, so that's one of the moments where I'm going to deepen a relationship, is that? Yes, it is. Who do you want to speak to? Well, I already have him. I have her. I have everybody, I suppose. I've messed with her. Sort of. Agreed with him, conversed with him. Might as well just go with Maria, right? I think she's the only one I actually haven't chosen. Oh, didn't hear you coming. I was just double checking if there was any food we might have missed, but I couldn't get the drawer open. Could you give it a try? Great. While you go do that, I'm gonna go get some more reading done. You think Maria will remember that? Okay, so basically just come open the drawer and I'm going to do some reading. Alright. Later. Later. I give the drawer a hard yank open. What, are we gonna find the trumpets again? Oh boy. Hello. Oh, great. Is the thunderstorm keeping you up at night? You just need to roll with it. Oh, right. He has the gruff voice. Gotta get that. Raspberry whispers so quietly you lean over to listen to her. We need to talk soon. Please listen to me when the time comes. Anyways, please don't let the others see us. That's right, Raspberry. Wow, okay, so hold on. So you talked about kidnapping and keeping him shut in the drawer last time. And now this one wants to talk in private. I think there's something wrong with the cabbage. 100% there has to be. Part of being a trumpet is secrecy. Yes, secrecy. Wouldn't want those humans to overhear our meetings, now would we? You shake your head. I shake my head. Good. Trumpets, roll on out. You shut the drawer. Yeah. Something is wrong with the cabbage. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Yes. Wish the rain would just stop. You're all doing great. We must be almost to the end of this nightmare. I'm so hungry. Me too. I am too. I wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Oh, we gonna have a nightmare again? Is it gonna be that creature? I go to bed with a growling stomach. Wake up! I said, wake up! The raspberry. How did you get out the drawer with no hands? And no feet, for that matter. The rainfall is non-stop again. Did you have anything to do with this? I don't answer her question. Always thinking with your stomach, right? You should reconsider. Might save what little humanity you have left. Wow, aren't you sassy? At least I tried. I won't have a guilty conscience by the end of this. Go back to sleep, monster. Wow. Is it because I turned your friend into jam? You easily forget about Raspberry's conversation. You have a strange dream. Yes, I have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. I keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps shaking his head, calling me names. So I do it. I lie down on the tray and make my body as flat as a board. I show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes me into the oven. Okay, is this Hansel and Gretel? As the stench of burning hair fills my lungs, I see him sneering back at me. I wake up in a cold sweat. Whoa. Is that Anatoly? Hold up, are they all monsters? That looked kind of like Anatoly, in a way. The hair, dead giveaway. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. I hear a stirring of blankets, arms and legs. Maria looks petrified. Yes, petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anatolia's bags under his eyes. This storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. Oh wow, that's different. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Gregor looks a little gaunt. Okay, well, yes, he hasn't eaten yet, but does he have a fast metabolism? I got a good look out the window. And? Couldn't see anything due to the rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night, I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to me. When is this going to end? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure they'll show up eventually. Maria and Anatoly go white as a sheet. Okay, did you guys hear something? How are we gonna find our way back now? We'll have to ride out the storm. Maria looks at me. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at me. It will clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. You can tell Gregor is putting on a fake optimism, and Maria is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Fake optimism and... well, let's see. The dude wants to put on fake optimism, and I've just spoken to you, so I guess even it out, you know? Oh, hey, I know you already searched the kitchen, but I had to double check. A fool's errand. I wish everyone was in better spirits. It can't rain forever, right? Rainfall in this area can last days to weeks. Ooh. Okay, poor fella. You tell Gregor to stay strong. You know what? Thank you. The group is really thankful for your kindness. Gregor blushes a little bit. I always wanted to be the one that kept everyone in good spirits. But it's obvious that you do that much better. Gregor is looking at you fondly. You're sure Gregor will remember that. I'm confused. What am I in this story? Am I a dude or a chick? That's a question. The rain is pounding hard against the wooden cabin, but at least none of it is getting inside. You tell Gregor to keep his spirits up and join the others. Ooh, first time I ever get to see her sad. And him, for that matter. And these two just look normal. You call everyone together. They all look grim. Yes, grim. Sure. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. I'm forgetting the first person every single time. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off it. I instruct everyone to take a pinch. And slowly all 5 of us tear it apart like a wishbone. I think everyone wishes it was a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite 100 times before swallowing. Ew, that has to be some serious porridge. Anatoly chews it cautiously. Why? Because it'll bite him? Opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Maria nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. Is he gonna unhinge his jaw and just straight up chomp it in one bite again? And Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. Yep, there we go. That's Gregor. It was gone. It was gone in an instant. I can just imagine this dude just flick the piece of bread up in the air and just catch it in his mouth. The group thanks you awkwardly. Yes. It's not much, but I've run out of options. I wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. I go to bed starving. Wow, we've been through like 2 days and no time flat. Usually the episode only lasts about 2 days, and we're about halfway through the episode. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. Doesn't look like it has, big fella. It's still flooding. Well, yeah, the windows? Can you not see through the windows, my friend? Are you blind? Do you need glasses? What are we going to do? Humans can survive about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or two, right? Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here. Yo, that's a lot of rain. But do you really think it'll rain that long? Anatoly? It's been days already. What makes you think it'll stop soon? Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it'll be done by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But I need to survive. Are we gonna go outside? Karen and Gregor begin to discuss next options. What, are we going into cannibalism now? Do you want to speak with Maria in the kitchen or Anatoly in the living room? Think instead about everything you've done wrong, how you've duped everyone. Okay. I think for the sake of the argument, let's leave that for a later time. And we will talk with Mr. I Can't Read. Which, ironically, he can read for some reason. Anatoly's still paging through the book. Hey, you really should have been more careful with our emergency supplies. What were you thinking? I was really hungry. That's no excuse. What if we starved to death here? Did Maria tell you about fleeing Ukraine? How rough that was? No. Just leave me alone. Anatoly's mood seems sour. I leave him to the book. So she fled Ukraine. What is the story about the other three? He seems to know for some reason. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Why are you crying, big man? You just need to go outside, right? Are you gonna get hunted? Everyone is silent. I'll go. Maria! I used to swim all the time near my house, so I probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters. Right, because it's flooding. Right, so they're afraid to die. No! Let me go instead. You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Anatoly. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but... Little guy, let me go. Gregor, Sounds good to me. Karen! His arms are definitely the longest, so he's probably the best at climbing trees out of all of us. Did you just call him a monkey? No, that wouldn't be right. Gregor, let me go instead. Oh boy, is this gonna be I am Spartacus? I get that none of these options are good ones, but we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. We're gonna draw straws or sticks. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one from my hand, and the shortest will go outside to search for food. Don't I get a say in this? Can I not go outside by myself? I'm not worried about drawing. I saw Gregor cut the branch lengths. Oh dear. So I can tell which is the biggest one of the bunch. I pick it. I watch the others intently. Alright, well, somehow I get the feeling he's gonna draw the shortest. Somehow. Will it be Gregor, Anatoly, Karen? Will it be shame. Looks like I got the shortest. Maria. It's okay. Are we gonna see her start swimming? I watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for. Is she not coming back? She might not come back, right? Just swim until you find higher ground, then scout the area. Maybe you'll find a fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anatoly, and Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. Oh, don't say that. That never ends well. She promised. Everyone watches as Maria leaves the cabin. She's not coming back. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. That never ends well, you know. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell how cold the water is. And then silence. Maria has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up, waiting and waiting. The sun is completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. I get ready for bed and easily pass out. I have a strange dream. The two women in front of you could be twins. Oops, me. One of them I recognize, the other is a guest. I ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then I try pushing it into the oven. This definitely seems like Hansel and Gretel. Her legs are so strong, I can't get her into the oven. I curse at her repeatedly. Like this, I hiss. Oh, I have to hiss. I stretch out my legs until my toes are almost sticking in the coals. I feel 4 hands on my shoulders, and both of them push me in. Wow. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes me to throw up on the embers. I can't let it end like this. I rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, I chase the two through the woods, my burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her, and her eyes widen when she sees me. She's terrified. Maria. My fury rips trees out there by their roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. I've never been this angry in my entire life. Their stamina can't last forever. I'm gaining on them. As I trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. I catch a glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits open in front of me, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as my eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. I fall. Hellfire fills my lungs. I'm unable to scream anymore. I wake up in a cold sweat. Oh, that was a quick flash. That I didn't get to see. Oh boy. Well, this is a bad start. But I guess this is where we'll leave it off for today. Might as well leave it off on the beginning of the days, just to keep it consistent. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please feel free to like. As usual, I'm hoping that my content will earn your subscription, but that's entirely up to you, and I will not force your hand. But I would definitely appreciate it if you like and subscribe. But for now, I'll see you around. Bye for now.